Here with head coach Josh Jones of Pacific Cross Country. A little look into the upcoming season and where they stand as a program into the summer. So how did the spring end up for your team?
Overall, we had a good spring. I'll kind of go down the list. Katie Castro, she had a really good spring. She had a major breakthrough. I think our goal was to break 18 minutes. And the very first race at Stanislaus, she ran 17:35, which is huge PR. Her previous PR, even though it was on cross country, was 18:57. So she's just improved tremendously. And then we went a week with the 1500, 800, get some speed work in, and we went back to the 5K the following week. And raining, cold. We were hoping just to maybe get close to what she did in perfect conditions at Stanislaus. And she ended up pretty much by herself in the race, running a PR of 17:30. And then unfortunately after that, during running, she twisted her ankle a little bit, so she wasn't being able to finish out our track season. But, you know, PR by a minute and a half, she's stepped up to the next level, so really excited about that. Rebecca Tuttle, she showed signs at the beginning, and she PR'd. She ran a 19:09 5K. But dealing with school and just getting enough sleep, I think she finished solid, but not exactly where we wanted. But she'll be ready next fall. Michaela had some major breakthroughs her senior year. She had an injury that prevented her from running all summer. So we basically all year tried to get her back in race shape. And by the last race, you could see her legs were finally getting there. You could see some surges. Nothing that she could sustain, but it was coming, and she's ready to go. Cassi, she started, she got some illness twice, and that really hurt her competing, but she came back pretty strong and came close to a PR.
So what are the ladies doing over the summer to help get prepared for the fall?
We have our summer workouts. They're all scheduled, and they at beginning early in the summer, they're basically doing kind of cross training, swimming, biking, stuff to keep their cardio going but stay off their legs a little bit, and we're slowly get our mileage back up for the beginning of the season in August. And they are we start putting interval workouts there in July on Mondays once a week, and then August start getting twice a week.
What is the overall goal for next season?
Keep improving how we've. I know that's kind of someone always uses, but my first year here, our team time was 2:15, 2 hours 15 minutes. 2 years ago, we ran 2:05 as a team, and last year we broke the school record running 2:01. So I would really like to break that 2-hour mark, which I'm pretty sure we can, barring any injury. That would be a big mile marker for us, is to break that 2-hour for the first time ever in our history. So I think it's an attainable goal, and if it becomes too easy for us, then we'll go from there.
You talk about some of the incoming girls. I know you signed a few.
Yeah, we've had a really good freshman class. A few of them we signed. We have 8 coming in. A couple of the girls we've signed kind of going in order of signing. We have Becky Garbo from Nevada. If you add up all her state championships, I might be wrong, but she has 8 state championships, 3 in the 1600 for track, 3 in the 3200 for track, and 2 for the cross country state championship. She's ran 19:17. She's an altitude runner, so coming down here in the valley will be great training for her. Great spirit. I think she's gonna. I see her running easily under 19 when she gets here. Lauren Nagaso is from San Ramon area. She's more of a 800, 1500 runner, but I think with our training and stuff, she'll easily be top 5 for us in the 19s. Then we have Grace McManus from down Southern Cal. She's ran 1930, and she's a hard worker, and we have a great top 5 this year. And then Lindsay Worms from Washington. Her PR coming in the mid-19s, and this track season she just had a phenomenal season. In fact, she just PR'd in the 3K. She ran a 10:34, which is equivalent to an 18:15 on the track for a 5K. So, the fastest team we've had are 3 girls under 20 minutes, and this year we potentially have 6 girls in the 19s and probably 3 girls under 19. So we have a great incoming freshman class. It's going to be a majority of our team, but a very talented class.
And you already talked about Katie Castro a little bit, but what will you look after such an excellent freshman year where she set the school record? What do you expect out of her going into next season?
I just expect her to keep doing the same. I mean, she's the D1 athlete. She's a complete package. I mean, grades, being a pre-med major, acing those classes. As far as workout goes, she gets her second workouts in when she can. And she just trains her body like a D1 person should. I think it's a rare quality what she has, and I think if we can instill that upon everybody on our team, that work ethic. I mean, I always tell the ladies, hard work sets you up for great things, and busting out that 17:35 at Stanislaus and winning the race out of 60 runners. I mean, it was the major breakthrough as a coach I've been waiting for since I've been here. And I just, I expect her to keep doing the thing. I think she's going to place the highest any Pacific runners ever placed at Big West, our last year there. I definitely think she's going to smash the school record. I mean, she set the freshman record last year at 23:04 for the 6K. And I easily see her running under 22:46 for the school record this year. I mean, if she doesn't do it, something terribly would have to go wrong. So,
who do you look to be leaders on this team? Obviously, Katie by example.
Yeah. Well, that I with teams, people have different strengths, and usually if you have a multiple leadership one, like you said, Katie with example. I think Cassi, who's going to be my only upperclassman. I mean, we're all sophomores and freshmen except for Cassi. He's going to be her last year. Very hard worker, and she's not afraid to let the girls know what they're doing wrong, and with team spirit and stuff. I think she'll be kind of the verbal leader. And Katie's actually, from this spring, she's kind of came out and showed that she has leadership skills as well. So probably from those two, from my perspective with communicating with me and the athletes, I think those two will be the ones that really lead the team.